Conor McGregor's dog now has his own crypto project. I don't want to judge a book by its cover because maybe the dog is a crypto expert. Then I found out that the dog is no longer alive. This is Hugo McGregor, Conor's dog. We're going to find out if this is a project you should invest in. With 10,000 crypto dog meme coins created every day, it's getting a little tougher to figure out which project is worth investing in. Hugo McGregor Inu is the name of the project because the name generator used for these coins follows a simple formula. Celebrity plus mention of a dog plus Inu at the end. HMI basically a copy pasta of MRI, but I'm impressed with what they've been able to accomplish so quickly. Keep up the good work. This tweet was written by Korean Jew Crypto, who is known for a lot of projects. I've been told many of them were scams, but we won't judge. This video is all about not judging a book or dog by its cover. Well, my bull thesis is MRI goes over $1 billion, and people who fade will look for cheap alternative, which could potentially put HMI around 10% of MRI cap. This guy is one of the biggest shills of MRI tokens, so hard to say he's an unbiased observer. But he does seem to think MRI is going to be a $1 billion project.
I just wanted to give a quick shout out, massive shout out to Marshall Inu and their team over there with the MRI token.
In case you forgot, MRI is Marshall Rogan Inu, which I made a video about a few weeks ago. Hugo McGregor Inu is the new hot project that's following the same formula. You are witnessing the first tweet by this new project tweeted out into the world on March 20th. The tweet mentions that a new coin is coming to town. The following day, Hugo McGregor Inu was alive with a new profile picture. In 20 years, when someone asked me what it was like to be around the crypto space in its infancy, this project is what I'll point to. Someone created a project using a famous MMA fighter's dog's name to get rich quick. 50% of our supply has been burned and we have locked liquidity for 1 month. HMI. This tweet was fired off shortly after the tweet saying that the coin is live. Maybe someone can help me out, but what's the point of burning half of the supply before people can even invest in the project? I know that nothing in this meme coin world makes sense to a rational mind, but wouldn't you just create less supply if half is going to be burned before the general public knows about your project? Then I got my answer. The coin formerly known as Doge Luna has relaunched as HMI, Hugo McGregor Inu, and MRI fork. Dev burned half of supply and locked liquidity for 1 month. This was a failed project that of course used a combination of celebrity plus Doge from the name generator I mentioned earlier. These guys probably saw the sudden rise of Marshall Rogan Inu coin and suddenly went, hey look, it's a get rich quick scheme, let's do that instead. They then tweet, there is no reason why HMI cannot exist in tandem. If we complete a fraction of the work they have done, we will have done something special. From the official Hugo McGregor website, as can be seen in the last few weeks, charity coins have taken over. Many charities have been found to send very little of its money to the actual cause, which is similar to how these Ponzi schemes dressed as charity coins operate as well. Accompanied by using Conor McGregor's beloved dog, who sadly passed away recently, we feel like it is the best way to catch the attention of the mainstream while also respecting Hugo's legacy, using his name to do good in the world. This is the most pathetic project I've ever come across. Using Conor McGregor's dog in the name of a project to remember his legacy? Come on, guys. This sounds like something a Karen would do. Bring their beloved dog's ashes on a plane because the little doggy liked flying to honor his legacy. Their white paper doesn't exist yet, which should be red flag number 1. Our Mac paper would contain therein layout out facts on our cause, mission, and vision, and also steps on how it would be envisioned little by little. Brad needs to spend a little less time preparing for a thumbnail or accepting a large sandwich in his mouth and a little more time working on his spelling and grammar. Community input is also needed within because they shape what we are as a whole and they play a huge role directly or indirectly to help build out our project. The Mac paper has been delayed so that more time would be allocated into crafting out the best use case of our beloved project. I could listen to Mr. Beast say Logan Paul 100,000 times with a Gilbert Gottfried voice synthesizer and lose fewer brain cells than I do analyzing these stupid meme coin projects. This project was made available to the public before a roadmap was even released. I'm sure everyone investing in Hugo McGregor Inu was doing so because of charity reasons and not to get in during the pump. Imagine investing in a company where you don't know the founders, you haven't heard their business plan, and their only proof of concept is that they literally copied a similar project. In their mission statement, they even mention MRI coin because this project only exists to piggyback off their momentum. These meme coins claiming to be charities are the greatest Ponzi schemes I've ever seen created. Watch this video where I go into more detail. In the Telegram communities, you see threads like this one. In the pinned message, everyone is asked to go light up a post, meaning to go share and comment. You hype a meme coin as much as you can after buying in at the low price of 1/1,000,000th of a penny and wait until it pumps. The reason these meme coins are great Ponzi schemes is they claim to only do it to help someone else, so no one will question their motive, and it's easy to get people to buy in. Here's MRI getting featured on a billboard in what I'm assuming is New York City. Marshall Inu is probably going to be a big project for the next 6 to 12 months. The meme coins will all trend downward at some point to their inherent value of $0. but people can get rich before it drops. The website for Marshall Rogan Inu looks the same, but they actually went through a little rebrand and dropped the Rogan in the name, so now it's just Marshall Inu. Marshall Inu has absolutely no association with UFC or Joe Rogan and its related entities. I'm sure they received a cease and desist from Dana and Joe after UFC 272 when every other fighter was shouting out Marshall Rogan Inu.
For you guys, also shout out to Marshall Rogan Inu. Thanks for supporting us fighters.
You know how weird Joe Rogan must have felt when all of these fighters were calling out his dog's name while he's standing there trying to interview them? The best part is the fighters had no idea who Marshall Rogan was. That would make for a great scene in a Guy Ritchie movie. Marshall Inu, MRI, is built on the Ethereum blockchain and is a direct fork of another meme token called Clifford Inu. For those who aren't developers, a fork is just simply creating a new project that's the same as the original. You can make alterations to the forked project, but these meme coins are all the same poo. Here's the Clifford Inu chart, which looks identical to every meme coin chart. Huge spikes at the beginning, then the largest holders sell to take profits, the price tanks because liquidity doesn't match the selling, and then a 6-month pathway to the inevitable flat line of death. That's what all these meme coins eventually do. I don't want you to see me as FUD or a hater, I'm just telling you what's gonna happen. You can make money with these coins, that's the joke. A lot of people have, but it's still gambling, and it'll eventually go to zero. Just make sure you get out before the whales do. By trading or acquiring MRI by other means, you acknowledge that this is not an investment into any such company, partnership, or any such centralized entity. This is not financial advice. You're not investing, you're simply handing your money over hoping to make more money in a few weeks.
I want to thank Marshall Rogan Inu, the new cryptocurrency, paying us fighters, taking care of us so we can do this shit. Go get the MRI token before it's too late. It's blowing up.
The reason for these coins is pure. Raise money to give to people in need. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. I just think their real motive is to make money by promoting fighters just like the UFC does. The UFC and the investors in these meme coins are playing the same game. In the UFC's case, they're leveraging the fighters' abilities and marketing prowess to make money. With the meme coins, they're leveraging fighters too so that they can make money. Both only give 10 to 15% to the fighters. Just for some laughs, the Korean Jew crypto guy put up a chart claiming that his analysis points to a huge surge coming for MRI coin. You're a cool guy, man, but every time you shill a meme coin, it drops 50% plus, LMAO. Please, man, let's get some alpha going. The reason why I make these videos is just to remind you that they will all eventually go to zero because their inherent value is zero. This coin is a pretty dirty way to promote your project. You're using someone's dog that passed away as your promotion. Come on, guys, do better. Like any Ponzi scheme, these meme coin projects will stay alive as long as people keep pumping money into them, and the name will only be valid until the celebrity finds out and sends a cease and desist. Thanks for watching.